Greetings, my thirsty brethren, brothers and sisters of the drink. And by that I mean road, home, really all drinks, really, not specifically any type of drink. But those perusers of the gas station and the drink aisles, going through Amazon and looking for the drinks you can purchase your box of UK or Japan or something where you're going to get that sought after nectar of the gods, whatever that might be. I mean, pomegranates, I think, and they say apples, but I mean, it never said. Anyway, welcome back to a Lap It Up, the 100th edition. You can cheer if you want in your homes or cars. Just be careful if you're driving. Oh man, 100. I'm going to tell you some things. I started out with Lap It Up. It was a writing thing for me. I was doing reviews on Gatorades, and putting little stories about how I felt about the flavor and stuff like that. And several other drinks. And a friend of mine said, "This is really good. You should do more." And I thought about it, and I get about a 12-minute drive from home to work every day, and back again at the end of the day. And then I do some driving occasionally, and I drink while I drive. You know, speaking of which, so I thought, you know what? Hey, I've been recording my random bits. I've been recording other stuff that, you know, never will see the light of day. And there were some videos I had to take down for personal reasons. But I've been doing this for years now. I started doing videos on Vine. I did some videos before that on the YouTube channel, some random bits, some edits and stuff like that. But Vine is where I really started getting out and doing stuff. But I only got the last 2 years of Vine before it died. And then I started doing more YouTube, did some on my Instagram channel, and it's kind of developed from there. And you see the result. This is it. It's still me in a car. By the way, the pumpkin guy, he's still here. He's got moved. My stepson got in the car and was like, move him. And so he just knocked him off. I think he's in the back, but I'll put him back up for those who care about the pumpkin poop head hat thing. The pumpkin ice cream? I think that was the thing with the chocolate ice cream. Everybody says, oh, it's poop. It's like, it's supposed to be chocolate ice cream. But anyway, but let's get into the drink, and we'll talk a little bit about that as we go, because I'm going to make this a little bit of a longer video, probably about 15 minutes or so if I can. I want to try today Livewire Mountain Dew. Do you do? Do you do the do? I want to say a few things. I've done a couple Mountain Dews, and like I said, I'm not much of a fan for Mountain Dew, but the flavors, different flavors have kind of kept me kind of interested. My drink of choice, I think I've said before, is Coke, and it's just something that I got into. You know, I had a girlfriend that a while back, a long time ago. Oh gosh, it was like 99, 2000 or whatever. And yeah, she got me hooked on Coke. It used to be a Pepperhead. Yep, that was me. I was Dr. Pepper. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, definitely. But I got on Coke, and you know, once you get on Coke, but no, Mountain Dew's never been like my favorite. But there's a lot of neat little flavors coming out, and also recently you got Q. I'll put a link to his stuff down below. He does drink reviews, food reviews. He's pretty awesome. I like some of his stuff. And now I have the Beast and the Beastly, another reviewer who has joined the ranks. Hashtag Wolfpack. I love that. Yeah, no, Beastly, you're awesome, man. Yeah, wow. I have, it's good to be in touch with some of the people. And I mean, there are so many people, Austin, Brennan, so many people that I haven't, that I've gotten communications with. And I wish I could just name you all. I probably, can't, because some of you are anonymous, but hey, you're awesome. I know who all of you are, except in here, in my heart. And, yeah, we're growing, I think as of right now, 39, that's kind of cool. Sorry, we'll get back to this. 20 fluid ounces, 290 calories. Go ahead, dude. I'm gonna chill. Let's see. 1 bottle per serving. Excellent. Love it. Of course, I'm thinking orange. I am thinking orange, as orange is the color and also the flavor for the word. Total fat 0, sodium 105 milligrams, total carbs 77 grams, and 77 complete grams are from sugars. Of course, Mountain Dew, Livewire. U.S. resident 18 plus. What? Eligible receipts required. What? I guess it's for. Oh, okay. To log on to the Dew Nation. I was all like, I bought a soda. Why does it say 18 plus? But let's crack a bottle and see what's good, huh? Let's see. Instantly, it was like boom. As soon as I popped the cap. Oh, orange drink. Ooh, that's interesting. I was expecting, straight up just orange flavor. And aren't you glad I didn't make a joke about that? Stuff like that, real cheesy stuff. But it's like somebody took sun-kissed orange and Mountain Dew, put them together, but then kind of smoothed the flavor out a little bit. I get this kind of a lemony lime flavor with the orange, and it's very, very smooth. It's not as biting as I thought it would be. And I can do drinks of that. I like this. This is good. And most of you know I'm a big orange. I like orange juice. I love some of the orange drinks that I've had so far, and this is really, really good. Getting that Mountain Dew flavor in the background, that after flavor, it's one of the things that I'm not as much of a fan about. But this is really good. This is entertaining. Yeah. Oh, this is good. Yeah, I've been like I said, I started doing writing. And I was doing Gatorades and a couple other things, and some of the actual material has ended up in Lap It Up. And then I thought, well, I'll just do some reviews. I'll occasionally upload them. And I started off doing Lap It Ups with my GoPro, and I think maybe 1 or 2 I did with my Canon, but it was the GoPro that overheated, caused some issues, and it was just like, hey, not bad. Yeah, I like this. It's a more, you know what? It's more like a Sprite. It's more like a orange Sprite. That's what it kind of tastes like. Not the 7-Up, but like how a Sprite is a little over-sweet. 7-Up's got the punch, but Sprite's got that over-sweet. Pop in some orange flavor. Yeah, that's what it tastes like. But I started doing this a while back and just recording. The Canon The quality wasn't as high as it could have been. Didn't have a mount for it. If some of y'all watch some of my random bits, you'll see what I mean. As for the GoPro, like I said, it had overheated. The power would just die. I'd be in the middle of recording and dead. And then, of course, there's transfer. I take the data, I move it to my laptop, I put it into a program, fix it, then upload it. With these, I just got tired of doing all that. I was like, you know what? Let's go raw. Let's go off the cuff. This is me, you know? Let's just do this. And so I got together with my team of nobody and did it myself. I've got a camera hookup. I'm gonna get. I want to go back and get on the GoPro, but I want to get one of these sessions. Smaller. I can put it in a corner. Doesn't take as much room visually as my camera, and that's helpful. Now, my only problem is that I kind of like being able to see what I'm doing, but I guess it will keep my eyes looking at the camera versus looking at me, because I'm sure that might be disconcerting for some people. Oh, it's been hot today, sunny. We do have clouds though, and we're supposed to get some rain. We've been supposed to getting rain all week, and nothing. It keeps getting moved back. This is good. I'm very, very impressed with this. Let's go ahead and label it. I'm gonna give it a 4 on a 5 scale. I'm gonna give it an 8. 8.5. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 on the 10 scale. That's how much I like it. Because with a 4, I could do a 7 and an 8. But I mean, maybe a 9. But you know, come on. This is a good drink. It'd be nice to have in the house. I'm not, like I said, I'm usually not as much of a fan of Mountain Dew, but this is definitely something that I was like, you know what? Hey, why the heck not? It's good. It's tasty. It's delicious. So, that being said, my outro is in homage to my grandfather. He used to. There's this plate when we would go visit my grandparents. There's this plate that was above the wall, above one of the doors to the bathroom and to the rest of the house, from the dining area, that had the Latin, and I can't remember the Latin. But it was health, wealth, and love. Something Gustavus, amore, mi amore. Sorry, I would say I prepped for this, but I didn't. Like I said, it's raw. This is me. I don't remember stuff. My mom, if she ever would see this, she would just be like, "Oh, it's not my son. He doesn't remember things." She doesn't talk like that. But anyway, in tempo, there was he added we would do health, wealth, and love, and my grandfather added with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all, you know. And it was kind of like a dinner, kind of like a prayer, really. My grandfather was a preacher, Unitarian Universalist. Started the local church years ago, and he would say, you know, sometimes we do like some prayers before meals or whatever, but would always say, health, wealth, and love, you know, is up there. And they would always say it in Latin, or there's a Spanish Latin derivative of me, you know, something. Anyway, anyway, but you know, he was a great man, philanthropist, a doctor, traveled the world, military, and just. I miss him a lot. I really miss my grandfather, and I get all choked up now. But yeah, I really miss my grandfather. but he would say that, and I thought to myself, I needed a good outro, and I do this for myself. I mean, I really enjoy doing this, but I also do it for you. You know, I mean, and by that I mean those of you who want to view this. For those of you who don't, you don't have to like it. I'm sorry. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you didn't, I'm sorry I wasted your time. I don't want to be mean. You guys are awesome too. You know, and you don't have to like everything, but you don't have to hate on everything either. And I know that as more people watch, I'll get that, because I had that problem on Vine. I got a couple of Vines that were really big, very limited amount of fun ones, but there were a couple that did pretty well, not big, but did pretty well, and there were a lot of really fun comments, and then there were a lot of this really shitty comments. But I never really had any horrible situations. I just had some people say some horrible things, and that's pretty much it. So I know that at some point I know that I'm not for everyone, and that's fine. So yeah, I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love, with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all, down to the last drop. It's my addition to it. Well, one day I'll have to get that written out so that I can say it to you properly, my thirsty brethren. I guess the way I'll do this is, we're already in about 17 minutes, is that I'm going to go ahead and finish the drink and yak for a little bit. Not by much, so probably another couple minutes. And yes, that'll be the 100th episode. I do the 100th episode with the Mountain Dew Livewire. I thought about trying to do other things, a lot of things that I would like to do. I know Beasley had mentioned something about a collab. You know, that's awesome. It's collabing with somebody who also does drinks, you know, also does reviews and stuff. Also, some people have mentioned, like Austin Allen, he had mentioned, or is it Allen Austin? Is it A's? Anyway, sorry. I've mentioned doing movie reviews, and I've actually done some movie reviews. I've actually done some, like on my personal Facebook. I will turn on like a really, really funky looking movie for Facebook, I mean on Netflix, and then just, if the movie aggravates the crap out of me, I just pause, and then I rant about this part, and then I keep going, and I pause, and I rant about it, and I'm just like, okay, if this kid doesn't die in the next 10 minutes, I'll stop watching this movie. Called it. Kid's dead. You know? I'm like, and so I might do something like that. I have no idea. And for food reviews, I've said this before, and this is not an attack on anybody else. Definitely, it's my personal thing. I'm not a big fan of eating in front of the camera. I mean, I might. It's not like a horrible thing. That's one of the reasons why I don't, is because it's just, I'm not a big fan of watching other people eat either. That's not 100% true, because I like to see people enjoy food, but I don't like to sit and watch them eat most of their meal. Now, obviously, if I'm doing a review, I would be doing that, but it's one of those things. I have to work on how, because most of my videos are done in the car. Now, I thought about working on a set. You know, I'm thinking of getting a green screen and doing some stuff like that. That's also another possibility of something that might come up this year or the next, you know. And it's kind of one of those things that I've thought about. I've put, you know, I might actually put a little bit of thought into, you know. And I really want to think of new ways and new things to do for you guys. Like I said, I try to do the intro thing, and audio was always off, and I don't know if it was the upload or what. So I got to fix that problem. And also, if I move to a GoPro, I'll have there'll be some kind of different, makeup. It won't be from the phone done sideways, and that's it'll be change, and we'll get better, and we'll do more things. Especially, like I said, this is fun for me, and I do have to say that if for some reason it stops being fun, and I mean, like, it would have to be like just horrible, or I would have to run out of drinks to do. Which is possible, but then again, I can always redo some drinks, which I've done before. But I want to keep doing this. This is a lot of fun, and I hope that you all stay with me on this journey through the world, because I'm not just getting the local flavors. I do want to try to get some things, like there are some sodas, some Japanese sodas that are kind of interesting that I would like to try, and I've done a few of those on here. Some Korean drinks, and I've done a couple of those on here. But like, there's like it's a cherry Pepsi, but it's like a Japanese style. And then there's like green teas and stuff like that I really want to check out, just to see, And I know you guys are just a flutter with anticipation. But I want you to know that I've really, really appreciated this last year. The YouTube channel has grown significantly from 5. Hello, watch where you're driving. Just looking down at her phone. I'm looking up at my phone. Thank you so much. Ooh, that was a good one. I feel that I have impressed myself upon myself. Wait, is that not a parking spot? That's a parking spot. No, it's not a parking spot. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go this way. I'm gonna go into a pet store and get my buddy Gin a toy, because he needs to. And I needed another Tail of Gin. He's doing quite well. He's 98 pounds. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I really do. And I will see you in the next one, I guess. That was pretty. Bye, guys.